Yo, what up? And welcome to another episode of Straight from the Stands, an unapologetic, unofficial LA Galaxy podcast, hosted by four Foulmouth supporters who bring you their thoughts and views on everything related to LA Galaxy, straight from the stands. I am your co-host Smarts, alongside the always angry Angel, his counterpart level-headed George, and the man with the facts, Masa. This is Straight from the Stands. Yo, what up? Good evening.
Did I unmute myself? I think we good.
Yeah, I think we got it. Figured it out.
What up?
It's cracking.
¿Qué onda, bichos?
Tired.
Tired. Yeah, same, dog.
I was just talking to Rudy off air before. If we're showing what we're drinking, might as well. I don't have mate today, guys.
What you on, Angel?
Milk, dog, Ninja Turtles.
Hell yeah. You got to make your bones grow.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
Lay your ass out, though.
I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover.
Así vamos a empezar.
Nah, I'm a changed
Actually,
person.
Yeah, you know what? We'll get into it, but I'm with George. I'm a changed human being, 100%. I'm not the same guy I was last week.
Whew, I'm not the same guy that took that flight going to Dallas.
I'm not.
I can guarantee you that.
I changed 24 hours ago, though.
I'm vegan now.
Hey man, we made bad choices in Dallas, though.
Y'all made bad choices in that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's accurate. I don't know about your life, but I know for a fact me and Rudy did.
Mm.
Maybe Angel. Kind of Angel.
Listen, I seen Angel breaking it down on dance floor in Dallas. So
That's a highlight.
I saw that live, and
How was
it
it?
was pretty awesome, to be honest.
The what?
You breaking it down to some bachata.
Yeah.
I saw it live. He was
Hey,
singing to me and everything.
Can we change the always angry Angel to the bachata King Angel? I'm
Bachata.
down.
Yeah.
Yo,
Hey, I gotta give that shout out to that fucking club though, or bar, whatever it was. That shit was.
whatever. It was.
Yo,
Yeah, dog. They went from Fito Olivares to Selena to fucking La Chona to
La
fucking
Chona.
Nicky Jam, Bad Bunny. I had flashbacks of Baja Beach Fest for a minute there. Dog, top notch.
hey, real
There,
talk.
there,
though,
there was like 5-10 minutes where he puts that stupid ass EDM bullshit. But other than that,
yeah.
top notch though.
But that downtown Dallas or whatever the fuck, Deep Elam or whatever,
Deep Ellum,
that
yeah.
shit is top notch, dog. Honestly, that shit is tight. It's like Burbank mixed with Echo Park and Silver Lake, dog. It's super hipsters.
Hipster.
Yeah, Silver Lake as fuck. Yeah, for sure.
It's hipsters fuck, but it's tight though.
That's
It's
dope.
like all of Dallas is there, fool. Like every bar, they're like right next to each other and they're all packed.
While you guys were doing that, I don't know if some of the fans from our Instagram saw Tiger Rucci.
Tiger Rucci, I like that.
My man's still trying to find the golf ball.
All right, peep game, right? Peep game. I'm gonna set the record straight. On Friday we went, and it was dope because I was in turn. Like I was trying, you know what I mean? I was trying to be accurate. I still missed a shit ton. I'm not even gonna pretend like I was good at all on Friday. But I had a recollection of what I was doing. On Saturday, by the time I got there, I had been drinking for about 8 hours.
Damn.
I was fucked. I mean, yeah. I don't even remember. Like I have flashes of what happened that night. So
We should just talk about what we did instead of talking about the game.
You know that's what I'm here for. I'll be straight up right now. You know how I told you guys to go watch. Well, I wasn't gonna go back and watch at least the extended highlights. I didn't even do that.
You
I
said
didn't even do that. Honestly, all I remember was Emma Boateng missing a good chance.
All right, hold on. Hold on.
I'm just gonna give my summary, and that's all I remember. After that, I'm gonna be quiet.
Chill.
Oh,
All right,
shit.
man. Let's get it going. No news, no rumors today, right?
No.
I mean, I
News
think
that we suck.
Yeah, that's
the only news is I guess legit really did break his nose.
Yeah.
That's fucked. What do you guys think?
I was gonna ask, can you still play with, like, is he gonna have the Kobe mask?
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah,
he's
I'm
gonna-
assuming so.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You think he will though? You know,
Yeah.
he's got.
I hope so. I hope so.
When he got cracked, were we already losing? I don't
No.
again. I don't remember. So
No. It was a 0. No. After I came
No,
in,
we were
losing.
we were
We
down.
were
already.
losing. We were down 1 or 2, maybe.
Yeah, we're down one. We're down one, and then we
Yeah.
got 2 minutes after that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So, all right. So he plays with a mask. Is he missing any games? Is he playing Saturday? What do you guys think?
Depending how bad, but I'm assuming he's playing Saturday. No reason why he
Did
shouldn't
they
bring.
did they train? They trained yesterday.
No,
Huh?
they
They had
didn't
the day
trade
off.
today. They didn't trade
Mhm.
today.
Yeah, they
Uh,
train tomorrow.
I guess we'll see tomorrow. Once this is released, we'll see if he's training or not.
Yeah, yeah, and then hope no, we'll definitely get a tailgate episode out this week. So
Yeah.
we'll hit you up with what you
Just
know.
moving forward, we are not gonna do tailgate
Ever.
episodes ever if
Ever.
we're in an away game.
Yeah.
Should
I think
never
this is
work
like
out.
the fifth away game that we've said, yo, it's
Yeah, we're
coming.
gonna do, yeah.
Listen,
Now,
we'll just count our losses.
so going forward, if we're on a away trip, if we know we're gonna go on a away trip, we're gonna give the preview when we record this podcast too at the same time.
Any city that we go to, we're gonna try to hit up a Top Golf and see if Rudy could get better than the previous away
You're gonna hit
trip.
it twice. You're gonna hit it twice. One before and one after, and see. All right, so no news. We went to Dallas. We went to Dallas, and we didn't have Zlatan, and we didn't have Infantino. Um, prior to the game, what were your expectations knowing that we were going to be seeing both those guys?
Be honestly, I was expecting a win.
I called
I
a
hate-
tie.
I hate-
When do you guys go?
No, Masa. He's on when he talks.
I know that we were down 2 people, but I don't know. For some reason, I felt good. I felt confident, and I went to Dallas thinking we were gonna get a W.
Say, I was more on the tied point. I knew they were gonna score on us, but I thought that we were gonna create. And to be fair, I mean we'll get into it, but I think this game could have gone a lot of different other ways, but it went the way of us losing 2-0. So
Angel, you
I'm with George. I thought it was gonna be a 1-1 type of game. I mean, FC Dallas is a good team. They've been a good team consistently. At least to start the season, they usually start well and then they die out towards the end of the season or in playoffs, right? But they seem to have a style of play, and it seems to just be carrying over even without their former coach. So, you know, it is what it is. Now, second game of the season. I don't know if we should start getting extra critical. I mean, it's tough, right? It's tough this early in the season, but I want to be extra critical about a couple people. But I thought 1-1. I thought 1-1. That's what I thought.
I figured we were gonna go for a draw. I thought it was gonna be more like a 2-2. But that just kind of because we didn't do tailgate. That's kind of what we thought was gonna happen. Now going into the game, our back line was pretty much same team. With the exception, actually no, it wasn't right. Our back line and our goalie was the same. So we had Bingham, Shelvick, Polenta, Steris, and Rolf. In the midfield is what I wanted to see. Where we had
I think the consensus we had it right, huh?
I think so.
Yeah.
We had Corona, and JDS and Leggett in front of them.
Yeah.
Antuna and Emma on the wide, and Pontius up top.
What's crazy though is that's what we wanted to see. We didn't think that was going to be the lineup.
Yeah.
We legitimately I don't think I saw anyone that specific that said, "Hey, this is what's going to be." I saw more people leaning towards what's his name Carrasco playing in there and Efrain. And I even saw some people saying Efrain was starting. Now, look,
Yeah.
I was on the same boat with you guys, 100%, and I think that was our consensus that what we wanted to see. But I did see more people legitimately thinking that that it was going to be that it was probably going to be Carrasco back there with JDS. And I mean, I saw Cuello. I saw some people mention Alvarez as starting. That Camero. I was a bit surprised when I saw Legit. Now, I was, surprised, but once I saw the lineup, when I saw the lineup, I was ecstatic. I low-key thought we were gonna fuck.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, I legit felt like we had a stronger midfield, and I felt like our backline could take the game to them. You know what I mean?
Are we getting into the game?
Yeah, I mean we got the lineup.
It's crazy because you talked about the midfield, and I honestly thought we were gonna hold possession,
Mm-hmm.
and it was the complete opposite of I think.
I didn't think so.
I think with the midfield, with the names that we have in the midfield, that's a team to hold possession.
Yeah.
No, but that's not how we've been playing though.
There's two games.
Preseason, at preseason we never held possession.
But preseason, we had one off, one on. We talked about this going to the season. We didn't have a clear understanding.
Having possession does not mean you're a better team.
No,
at least
no, not at all, not at all. But I think,
we've been better with the ball though. Like,
Yeah.
I know I mentioned, I think it was like the second preseason game where we had the ball for like 17 passes in a row and then created a chance, or something that I was really hyped about because we didn't see that the whole last year. Um, but this game, holy fuck! Like,
Yeah.
and I have different theories on why this thing happened, but especially in the first half, um, man, I don't know why. Okay, maybe it's because Corona hasn't been here for long.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Maybe he needs to find out a little more. But at points, it seemed like we have two guys who are supposedly box to
Holding.
box. Yeah, so we're gonna have one at least coming back and helping out. And at times they were just like not gone. And I'm not really gonna blame Jonah for that because I think Jonah was just everywhere. He was trying to
Jonah
get.
was the best player on
The
the field.
yeah, but I think that's been a consensus. I don't want to skip to the second goal, but that midfield there was a huge gap in that second goal.
Yeah,
There was a
I think
huge gap.
but I think that one. So hold on. Yes, I think you're right. But
Yeah.
let's ease into this. What do you guys think was a so the first half it ended being a lot like towards the end, the Galaxy got a couple chances, so it made the half seem a little more balanced.
Hmm.
But I'll say maybe the first 30 minutes, it was really Dallas kind of putting it to us. What do you
Yeah.
think? What do you think caused that? Like, what happened?
Can I
What was,
can I start because did all three of you get a chance to actually watch the game
yeah,
again?
I watched the first half all over again. I didn't watch
I
the
watched
second
it.
I
half.
didn't. I didn't. So I'm probably gonna be off. I'm gonna tell you guys how I saw the game from the stands before I got really fucked up, and things were just bits and pieces. Nah, I'm exaggerating that it was that bad. I was fine actually. Later in the night's a different story, but
Mm-hmm.
for sure during the game, I remember it being a little bit more even. I mean, I do remember FC Dallas having. I do think I felt that Galaxy being more on the defensive side in the first half because I feel like we saw more of the white on the opposite end of the stadium because they were obviously attacking to the opposite end. But even then, I don't remember anything being only like two or three chances where I was like, oh fuck, that was I was like, damn. But at the same time, I felt like we had, if not more, as many on our end.
You know
Where
what's crazy?
maybe
That?
what
The chances that they had, we gave to them, and the chances they had, we gave to them, and the chances that we had, we created.
right. Well, and
Yeah.
and because Rudy brought it up, that he saw Corona a few times, out of place. That's one thing that stuck out to me when we were actually creating and the offense. I saw a movement between the three midfielders, the three center midfielders a lot. Like they were rotating a bit in a few times where we actually did look like we were creating something. I mean, the ones that come to my mind, obviously the Emma, which I already mentioned, like, dude, Emma, you trade him.
Mm.
At this point, trade him. Leggett had one also similar, but he was further out in the box and he actually got closer
He had two.
than Emma did. Which was the other one?
He had two. He had one where the defense messed up. Emma robbed it, and he just curved it in. He tried to curve it in. He hit a little off, and then the
Okay.
second one he was in the box.
Yeah.
All right, you see, I forgot about that one. I don't know why I missed that. And
You were
then
drunk?
there was also the one in the corner. When I came off the corner, we started wilding out even more in the stands. Like that momentum picked up there, yeah, a bit. So I might be missing some here, but I remember us really having, not gonna say pressure. That's not what I mean, but better looking chances opposed to theirs. Now they had like at least two that I recall that I was like, fuck, that shit was close as fuck.
So-
But compare that to us. I'm gonna again, this is just how I feel about it because it's from the stands and I didn't go back and watch the game. A lot of what I'm saying right now could be 100% off, and that's totally fine. But from what I saw the first 30 minutes, it just didn't look as cohesive between Corona, Leggett, and Jonathan Dos Santos because it seemed like, hey, you know what, this is our actually first game together. And then once they started playing together more, it just seemed to pick up a bit more. And especially when they started to play with Antuna on that wing. This time around, I did see Antuna actually take players on. And a few times he got into dangerous positions. I just wish you could do that with them. And I think that's where our weakness was, Emma's side all the way up to the backside. So that's how I feel about that first half.
Yeah, and I see how you can see that because like our chances came all in bundles. Like it came in towards the end, really, like the last 10, 12 minutes. It was when Galaxy really had chances. But prior to that, like if you go back to watch the game, because I initially felt the same way you did. Initially felt like the first half was a lot more of us, but then you watch the game and like honestly, it's the last 10, 12, 15 minutes that we actually created chances and we pressed them a little bit. But
Actually felt like an eternity. To be honest, that first half felt like forever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I kept drinking.
It was.
Whatever.
It was. It did take a long time.
But yeah, if I watched the game, and I'll say that like the first half, it only looked a little more balanced because we had those chances towards the end. But man, like listen,
Rules said the Corona header and the Pontius header too. Hmm.
Yeah.
how did I say it? Was that
Yeah.
The
Honestly,
Pontius hitter was right. Was he first half when he was by himself,
Mhm.
and Corona was by himself as well.
um? So
But they all did come in bunches, like you said.
so here's the thing. Yes, it was. Yes, there's a little bit of Corona. I mean, even Legit his first game back, right?
Oh, true. I even forgot about that.
So
Yeah,
like, I mean,
you're right.
so yes, there is that. But you know what was concerning to me is that
Polenta.
oh no, listen, I'll go in backline, but I'm talking about like I don't feel like we created. We got chances, and they were kind of like th- there was no real thought behind it. It was just kind of like okay, in line, I'm crossing it. Like there was not. I feel like we have way too much, way more creative players to create more direct chances than what we did.
Most of the chances that we created came from a sideline, came from a cross, came from stuff like that. I think everything that we just talked about, the two headers, the Antuna, the messed up Leggett shot, everything was a center. Nothing's coming down the middle.
Yeah, and that's a little concerning because we have we have some talent coming down the middle.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think it's concerning? Because if everything you guys have mentioned is a game style set up to feed Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Okay, exactly right. We didn't have anything for this game.
Right,
It's
I
Zlatan
get that
Ibrahimovic is
100%. I'm not saying like again. I agree, and I'm whatever you guys can say today. You guys are probably right, and I'm probably wrong because I didn't go back and watch the game. I'm not gonna front like that, but I'm just saying based on what we're talking about and those type of created chances, those are the type of Zlatan goals that we see quite a bit.
And
So,
I think in the beginning we touched on this, and Angel, you just said it. We're playing a game that caters to Zlatan, and it shows when we don't have him. And I remember saying this going into it. I was hoping that GBS was bringing in an identity, but right now it just looks like we're playing Zlatan ball until we get the players that he wants. I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. I don't know. So that's the thing, right? Like, and I get it. Like, I'm not being overcritical,
Yeah.
because it's only 2 games in. But I was hoping that we would see something, or a style would be a little more recognizable. Like, what are we trying to do? And right now it looks like
but that is a style though.
okay.
If you ask about a style, I mean technically that is a style, and we
Fair enough.
look.
True.
Put Zlatan in those situations that Corona had, that Pontius had. I'd say that he finishes at least one of those two, or the chance that Emma had inside the box, or one of the two that Leggett had inside the box. Zlatan is going to finish at least one of those 5,
I
right?
agree.
So
I agree. But
if you're saying that's a style, well, and again, I'm going to hear you guys out, but I just wanted to get my shit out because this is what I saw, and it's probably irrelevant. If we have Zlatan in that position, then that's a style, because even then we did create those chances. It's just not the chances of style for the type of forward that we had for that game, which
Okay.
is going to be a problem in the long term for sure.
Let me ask you. Let me ask something. Do you not feel like we have way more talent to play more creative than what we have?
Absolutely, I'm not
Look,
arguing that. Yeah,
that's
I
no
agree.
problem.
I agree, but I'm just
I mean,
saying
I
if
hear- I
it's
hear
still
you.
a style,
I
a
hear-
style is give the ball to Zlatan in creative ways that will work for him. And
I have a question.
shoot.
Does this game look differently with Ola up top?
Yeah, because everybody's talking about like we have a Línea Futbolista. We have a couple of people talking about Ola. Um, I think he moves different, right? Because I think what we asked from Pontius was just to be Zlatan. He's not that, and you wouldn't ask Ola to be Zlatan.
But I think that I think Ola would have been in the position that Pontius was in.
Listen, 'cause you know what? I maybe, but what Ola does really good is look for the first pole. So his runs are always towards the first pole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that you would
but-
look for him differently.
I agree with George 100% though, because regardless, they played around Chris Pontius, and it was like Chris Pontius did not get any service.
But Chris Pontius always also stands in the middle of the box.
It doesn't matter, Doug. Was there any decent balls into the box?
It does matter because if
There
Ola
was
is
if he
moving-
had he had an open chance and he missed it, that's a decent header.
listen, and plus if Ola is moving, the defense is moving, so it creates chances for people behind him. It creates chances for midfield to touch the box or the winger to come in. So it's big difference when you have a striker.
Yeah, the wingers were in there and they didn't finish.
Listen, still with more movement in the box, the defense has to move.
I don't see Ola making a difference this game
I do.
see it.
from what
I do.
from what we saw.
The one thing I would tell you about this game that it really stood out to me is that Chris Pontius is not a striker anymore.
It's crazy, huh?
It's
Not
not.
at least not for our team.
not for this
No,
round.
he's not. No, fuck that.
This
Nah,
round.
fuck that. This game, Ola Kamara would have made a difference. Now, I don't want to talk about it anymore because he's not on our team anymore and it's pointless. Get over that shit already. Moving forward, now, because Rudy talked about it, like, okay, our style is, and we just talked about it, our style is play Zlatan ball, but that's not real style. Well, then we're fucked either way because we don't have a legitimate backup striker. We signed Ethan Subak to the first team, and even then, I don't think, look, Ethan Subak is cool. I think he's fine, but I don't think he's going to be the next second coming of Zlatan or anyone worth keeping the team in the long haul.
Or any viable solution for a backup striker.
Yeah, and if anyone wants to debate it with me, sure, go ahead. I guarantee you he's not. It's a Galaxy always going to go after one of the better players in the league or in the world for that position. So I'm sorry to any striker that's going to come up the LA Galaxy ranks, but that's the star position. And Zubak is not going to be that for us.
No, he's going to be a Jack McBean.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that.
So we listen. In the first half, we see Polenta. Have another fuck up, right?
2.
Was it 2?
Oh no. The goal
first
came in the second half. Sorry.
Yeah,
In the first half,
he has the one where like
he tries to
I'm
clear
not
the
really
ball and he hits it wrong. He tries to. It looks like he swings his left
I'm
leg.
not really sure what he just
No,
swings at the ball.
he swings at the ball and it hits him on the inside of the foot, but it bounces directly back. Like even if you're going in with power, boot the fucking ball somewhere else. Like he swung at the ball and he like barely grazed it and it bounced back to the striker and it caught. I don't know if it was Steres and it caught him off walking forward, so it caught him on a bad. Bingham came out and everyone did what they had to do except for Polenta. You need to be better at that clearance.
So so I was pointing out the error because I want to have a conversation of what's going on. Right, I think we're all in agreement that he feels like he should be better than what he's been performing.
I think that the time that he wasn't playing is showing right now.
You think it's rust?
I hope so. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt because he was out for 5 months before playing.
6 months.
Yeah.
Yo, no, but fuck that. Nah, look, it's the same shit that we've said about Steres.
Siani
Very
too.
similar.
We said the same thing about Siani. Remember that?
But even Siani, we realized, like, dude, all right, you're old. Like with Siani, he was old. All right,
Okay.
there's
Let's talk
different.
about Polenta.
Polenta, he's not Siani's age.
No.
Sure, he didn't play for 5 months. I get the rust. I'm sure he's gonna be fine. Look, he's given signs that this dude, my man's gonna be legit as fuck moving forward. But let's talk about the real problems here. These are mental issues that he fucks up and like stupid, poor choices, the type of shit that we give Daniel Steres for all the time. Or at least I did, 100%. And that's always my shit with Daniel Steres is like he could never, not to say never, but a lot of his mistakes were in critical moments. Stupid ass errors that he was just mentally weak. And you know what? Daniel Steres right now, out of everyone in the back line, is the one that looks the best.
He's looking the nicest.
He's looking the nicest as fuck. It's like, you know what? And I'm hoping that whatever he had going on in the past, mentally, that he's gotten through it because we've said it. He has the body. He has a physique. He's not a slow defender for his size, right? He has everything he needs to be a good defender. And he right now, 2 games in, I think he's been the better of the 4 backs that we've had. Polenta, I get that this is the second game in the MLS, and we've seen people struggle and then pick it up. So I hope that's going to be the case for him. But that mistake in the home opener, there was no excuse. He did the last thing that you should have done in that position. He did the last thing that would have crossed the mind. I mean, Massa even said he'd fucking clear it and he would have been fine. Even if people look at you like, what the fuck? But at least he wouldn't have been passing it back.
You know what's crazy though?
Past game, what?
We didn't see any of these flashes from like any negative like mental mistakes from him in the preseason.
Do you think no pressure in preseason, bro?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get to. But do you think where has this man played like that? That there's no pressure like this. I don't understand.
He's played in a big ass club, though.
You see, so I get preseason not there's no pressure there, but I don't know. Like if you would have told me in preseason after seeing the way that we talked about him and the way that we were excited, if you were to tell me, yo, he's gonna be the one in the first 2 games that causes us some games, I would have said nah.
Right, but even then, that's what I'm saying. Like for the majority of the game, he did really good things. He did
Mhm.
really good things. But that penalty was a fucking problem. And then that stupid shit. That penalty is a big fucking issue because even then we're still only down at 1-0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Listen,
So
and then
yeah, go ahead.
so I not only so that was the major fuck, well, in the first half, the major fuck up, but in the first half too, his distribution wasn't right. Like a lot of passes he was given were just ending up in Dallas possession, and that's another thing we talked about. Like, you know what I mean, like this guy could play out, he can have a possession, and I saw a lot of times where he came out um
Do you think
and
that was
tried
just
to
the
do.
high pressure of Dallas though? Because I saw Rolf giving up a lot of passes as well.
Yeah, maybe whatever case is. I think we just had to bring down our expectations now a little bit, right? Because when we first came on, and those two games, so maybe if I'm wrong, be like, we need to chill the fuck out. But I'm a little concerned with him for sure. Like Angel said, it's been mental shit that I didn't expect from him. And then the way he's touching the ball sometimes is kind of iffy. Like, and he's losing it towards the middle, which is a little scary. Now, never
That's
like
bad.
losing ball scary. Um, what about Rolf? I've been hearing a lot
I
of
think
different
he
opinions.
was my
Oh, that
second weakest,
I,
other than Polen. Oh, go ahead,
I want
Angel.
to know about Polenta because Rudy and Masa and you guys can chime in. We saw I remember seeing the PK clearly in front of us, and I did not think that shit was a penalty
Soft
at
as fuck.
all. I
It
thought it
was
was
a
soft
soft.
as
It was
fuck.
it was
Like
soft.
I don't
That's
think it was a
second half.
penalty at all.
That's second half. Wait on that because that's
All
second
right,
half.
cool. All
Wait on
right,
that.
Okay.
cool.
So
Uh,
Felcher,
Fulcher, yeah.
I think he was the second of the weakest, and just because there wasn't anything that led to a goal on his end. But I think coaches are going to start seeing this and noticing. I think what helped him out a lot. I think Emma was on his side, correct?
See,
I don't. I
I,
disagree.
I think that's what the problem is.
I'm
I
with
No,
you.
because
disagree.
No.
coming back to defend.
Emma
Yeah,
wasn't.
listen. Here's the thing, and
What do you mean, Emma cleared that one guy on the ball, and that's because he was tracking back.
okay,
One.
but what I want to say is Rolf, Rolf, and the coaching staff need to figure this shit out because he cannot be pushing up.
No.
Mhm.
He has to listen because when he I said it last week, when my man is standing defensively correctly, he's hard to get through. Like
Mhm.
he knows how to play defense, play defense right. So he'll figure out how to stop you or at least push you wide. But every single time he pushes up, dad wings like, and it doesn't matter who's there, right? Because we've seen it with Emma, and now we've seen him with
Yeah, Sandrini.
Antuna, Antuna, and Sandini.
Yeah, like so my man cannot like listen if he's gonna be a right back, then he'll kill his legs going up, or be very selective, or have
And it's
have
crazy because the
mind.
commentators see that shit too. They mention
Well,
it in the broadcast that I was watching. Like he gets every time that he goes up, there's a huge gap in the back.
so then let me ask you guys this question because do we agree that he can defend well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say take out Steres or Polenta, but if you say, hey, you know what, Rolf, we're actually gonna put you in that center back spot, and it's gonna be like a three-way battle for that center back spot. That's some pressure, and then we actually try to acquire a legitimate right back that can play GPS style because GPS is trying to play that left wing back style, that right wing back style. It works with Shelvik.
Mhm.
So far, I think Shelvik has been fine the last two games.
Yeah.
Man, he just mentioned that too.
I don't think it's working one bit with Rolf, and I think a lot of it has to do with speed and the way that GBS wants to play with that team is just not going to suit his style of play. That's my opinion. I don't know how you guys feel about that.
No, I agree 100%. But I think that the coaching staff needs to recognize that too, though.
Yep.
That it's not gonna work, right? And
We said
tried
that
the
last
two
time
games.
too.
We said that we've seen the 2 games now, and I'm hoping that if a right back doesn't come in pretty soon, then we adjust that, and be heavy on the left and not so much on the right because we have a weakness there. And I think something we could adjust if we don't get a right back in, this transfer window.
So two
My
question.
my fear if we get a center back that they're gonna want to push theirs to the right.
Well, I was going to add that. So it's a twofold question because someone asked, what do you think about Romney and this type of position? No, to me, Romney's going to be at this point just a backup for Shelvik.
Mhm.
That's how I feel about it. And then someone asked, who are you going to, well, Glenn asked, who will we put at right back? Then I don't think we should place Steres at right back.
No. Nope. Me neither.
Stairs is not gonna have gonna be same problem with a taller guy. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like, he's
exactly.
gonna have the speed. Romney's gonna have the speed. Um, we either address it by killing his legs, or we acquire a new right back. I don't know. I don't know where the priority for right back is, but I don't see anybody in our team right now that could come in and play that position better than Rolf. And that's saying a lot because Rolf is not doing a good job right now. Not the way
Yeah.
we want to play.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember this guy named Van Aanholt.
Oh my God! Can we stop? I'm crying. That's Pyro Clown.
That
Yeah, it's
motherfucker was
Pyro, man.
nice though. Yeah, he can you. I'm not. I mean, I don't know what would have happened over the last 2 years, right? Since he came out in that injury and Steris essentially fucked him up. Um, can you imagine what he would be like in this team right now? I mean, I don't want to do that whole imagination shit. Like that's why he says get away that whole Camaro thing. But I think that's the type of players that we need to go and acquire that can play that right wing back spot.
Yeah, and again, listen. A season from now, maybe even 2 seasons from now, I think the Galaxy will play differently, and we have different looks. So I guess we have to be a little patient. And other than that, I think Steris and Shovik, and I think Bingham in first half, they all had solid halves.
Oh, I don't know about Bingham in that first half. He had a couple
Oh,
fuck ups. Yes,
there
he
we
did.
go.
Oh, okay. All right, fine. Go.
There we
You're
go.
right.
Hey, we need a section for segment for you just to call out Bingham
Bingham.
mistakes that you see in your head for 2 minutes and just let it all out.
Um,
What did you see?
No.
Nothing.
Let's not go down
Nothing.
that. Let's not go down. Let's not go
Nothing.
down that. I think Shovik, Steris, and Bingham defensively had a good half. Um, and then at 0-0, especially having all those chances at the end of the first half, it felt a little like we could have done more, but we didn't.
You know who was giving up some balls in the midfield too? I counted at least 2 or 3, and that's 2 or 3 more than I ever see. Jonah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he will recover though.
yeah. But
Yeah, 100%. But there's some teams that we can't give up those balls to, and I think he recognized it. I think we're just the team as a collective wasn't connecting, and that was what was happening. But
What
it was just surprising to see.
the biggest issue for me? Not necessarily, yeah, Polenta fucked up and Rolf didn't have a good game, but the midfield was static. Like they didn't open up for each other. And that was a big issue for me. That's why when Jonah kept losing the balls in the middle, no one was open.
yeah, I blame that though, because listen, we're talking about Leggett and Corona, right, in the MLS. I think that comes because they haven't played together, right? They haven't trained together. They haven't really played together. That will change. That one, I'm more comfortable with because those three in the midfield, I'll take that. And then we had second half.
Yeah.
Now if we were done by Dallas in the first half, the second half, man, the second half was all Dallas.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
We didn't really create much. And then we had stupid mistakes. That let's go right into that penalty. Angel,
now we could talk about it. Yeah,
Angel, your first thought it wasn't a penalty.
Yeah, my first thought, I didn't think it was a penalty. I thought VARs and go back and look at that shit and be like, yo, that's some soft Teletubby bullshit. But apparently they're on that Teletubby bullshit out there.
It definitely was soft. It was soft, but you know what I mean. Like, listen,
it's
he
a
called
penalty.
it. Yeah, he kicked him right. Like it wasn't like he didn't whack him. Like he didn't, he wasn't hurt. Like one, there's contact, and two, the fool sells it. Of course, he's gonna sell it. You know what I mean? Inside the box.
You know what? I don't think he sold it. He fell like 3 steps after, and he just held himself. Then he threw himself down.
Yeah,
That's the soft part about me.
Well,
That's the soft part.
and
If
that's
you're
why I
gonna
really-
if you're gonna get hit,
He kicked him
throw
in his
yourself
hand.
and yell.
He kicked him in his hand. And then he went for his stomach.
Yeah, AJ. They need to take notes on AJ. AJ died immediately. Sure, it was a bigger kick, but I want to see you die immediately if it's gonna be a penalty.
Yeah, man. Like I said, but again, like what the fuck? Like
He wasn't looking at. He was looking. It's like I don't.
But
As a
what about-
defender, and if you're so good with your body, we were always giving him some shit that he's always so good with his body. Look, body him out. I don't know.
listen with the trajectory of the ball is still fucking high.
Prior to that, I don't put all the blame on Polenta because there was 2 opportunities before that any defender could have cleared that ball.
See, that I didn't know. Right? Again, I didn't go back and see it. So that's critical to me. Like, okay,
Yeah.
if it's something that should never even got into Polenta in the first
You
place,
shouldn't have.
then I'm not gonna give him shit for that.
Oh, come on.
You still give him no. You
I
still
mean,
got to give
I
him
give him
shit.
shit for the stupidity of doing that, but I'm saying, why are we not giving shit to whoever were the other two?
I just did
I
100%.
don't know who they were. Like, who could have cleared it? You said 2 players. Who were the 2 players?
I think it was Emma and Stairs, no? I
Who?
think
No, It wasn't Stairs. I think it was Pontius. It was a corner kick.
It was that far back?
Maybe.
It was a corner kick. It happened off a corner kick.
It was a corner kick. The ball went straight up, and then everybody just ball watching. That's what happened. We were sleeping.
Point is,
That's
listen,
the problem. That's a defensive issue. You got to attack that ball.
Yeah.
Somebody.
but
So-
see, listen, but that's my problem with the PK is that I feel like he should have attacked it too, like going up for a header. He goes up a header, he's going body with him. There's not gonna be a penalty call, right? But you kicking. I'm talking about you kicking. So he hit him in his hand around his midsection while he jumped. So you're kicking pretty high up there. Come on, man. You could attack that one better.
Yeah.
But again, soft, but they're gonna call it, and then VR is not gonna overrule that. Like
Hey, this motherfucker bugging, dog.
Oh, you don't believe in naps or bedtime, huh?
Eli doesn't.
Dog. You guys see him? He's all up in like, damn, give me some space. Like, I want to, but people are watching.
Yeah, you're live. You can't. No,
Yeah.
you don't. You don't feel like doing that.
Nope.
No. For those of you not on YouTube, little man Eli is all up in the camera, acting like P Diddy and shit. But yeah, that show's soft. VR is not gonna overturn that. Like that's what I mean. Like contact, so that's gonna be a penalty. And then we down 1-0.
It was Pontius.
It was Pontius.
Yeah, it was Pontius.
But being down 1-0, and shortly after that,
Pontius and Corona. Fuck.
Lejek is cracked in the face.
That was
I didn't even see that.
What happened?
I didn't
Somebody-
even
I-
notice.
I haven't seen it. I just saw him walking out, and then he got subbed. Like, oh shit, he
By
died.
then I was drunk. But
Yeah, the broadcast didn't even show it either. They kind of showed him on. They mentioned him being on the floor, and the play continued. And then they came back to him where he's on the floor, like with a bloody nose. He had like blood all over his head.
and they showed the replay. Did you guys see the
I
replay?
didn't see replay. No,
Oh yeah. So basically the ball was in the air and the guy when he jumped up with his like
elbow.
elbow straight to the nose.
Was it intentional?
No, I don't think so. I don't. You'll be able to tell if it was intent. Well, personally, I think you'll be able to tell, but I don't think it was intentional. Just cracked him straight. And shout out to Becky G for giving us the news that it was a broken nose. That's how I found out it was broken.
I saw
Yeah.
I saw it in the stories, I think, or some. I think profile Galaxy profile.
Yeah, well, it was a picture that I think that he sent to Becky G or something. No, something like that.
Something like
Yeah,
that, yeah.
but she was our source.
Yeah, that's just fucked up, man. I feel so bad for Legit. My man is not getting no
Same.
breaks.
Yeah,
like that.
Same.
for real.
He just-
Fuck. Well, I mean, do you? Becky G's nice, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
I
right.
mean, baby, hoy no vamos a dormir,
That was-
Si
has
tú
from-
me llamas,
He still has it from
Hey.
Dallas.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But so he goes out. Efra comes in. I know. Masa, you didn't watch the second half, and Angel, you didn't
Watch it at all.
Yeah. I didn't think.
I did. You know what? It just got really fucking hot, and I was extra dying and trying to put extra work in the stands. Like,
Same.
fuck, man.
Same. Yeah, I wouldn't remember none of this shit if I didn't see it again.
Mhm.
To be quite
Same.
honest. And we'll talk about like the fans in a minute because I gotta give everybody a shout out right now. But Efra comes in and he doesn't really. So actually, you know what? The second goal comes in right after he comes in. It happens like a minute after he comes in, and he's partially at fault of this, because isn't not
He went in for legit.
yeah, he went in for
Yeah,
so
he
it's not
did.
just him, it's him in the midfield. Because when so the goal happens when they go all the way to end line and then they cut back.
So
He pissed
the
him off
way
that
the way that it was built up, we didn't pass the ball out correctly. The ball's gone through the center. Rolf lets it go to the right. He makes a pass to Antuna. Then Antuna tries to give it back. So everyone's moving. It was a bad pass to Antuna. I didn't want to put it all on Rolf. It was a bad pass to Antuna. So everyone was already shifting, moving up. So if I personally feel if there's a blame there, I wouldn't put it on Jonah because he was there trying to make up for that defensive. Corona needs to come into that midfielder since he's playing with him, and behind him has to be Alvarez. They have to be together. But I think it was just such a quick play that no one got their footing in.
But listen, everybody needs to look up and look over the shoulder.
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause, yeah, if you do that, like you recognize, oh, right?
But I
everybody-
think we blame
everybody's
Corona
not feeling
before we
fucked
blame
up.
Alvarez.
I'm in. Okay, fine. I'll retract that and I'll say that midfield should have dropped in and just covered
Yeah,
people.
I
coming
agree,
in.
100%.
Because what's his name? Acosta, the guy who scored on us.
Yeah,
Banger,
The
dog.
Hondureño?
Banger.
Dog,
Fucking
that shit.
banger.
Golazo, loco.
He has all the time.
Chulada.
He has all the time to take that shot though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he-
See the ball coming in and take the shot, and I think he still sliced it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
He
sliced
did.
that
He
shit,
did.
bro.
Yeah, he did slice
Yeah.
it for sure.
It's
It
a
was
nice
just a
goal.
perfect slice.
It's a nice goal. It's a nice goal. I'm not gonna knock him, but I'm saying like, no way. There's no way you should have that much time on top of the box.
No, but that's space, time, space, ever. Nope.
You should never have on top of the box. Fuck out of here. You should be really uncomfortable right there.
Yeah.
But everybody fell asleep. Nobody looked over their shoulder. Nobody realized that there was people behind.
Yeah,
them.
because that shit had a little bit of hang time on it too, huh?
And that
Yeah,
was the
Tom.
problem with the whole game.
Yeah.
We're fucking sleeping, bro. This game was cool for like 10 minutes tops for us.
Yeah.
That's it. We were sleeping the whole game.
And then so we're down to 0. Your boy Subak comes in.
Who's boy?
Subak, my boy.
Oh,
I'll claim him.
Listen,
take him.
he comes in, doesn't really do anything either. Like, I'm not gonna blame him. I'm not gonna blame him because like the team didn't do anything. The only thing that him and Efra got together towards the end, he laid a ball out for Efra. Efra Megs hedges and takes a nice shot. And then what's his
Jesse
name?
makes a monster save.
Yeah.
Oof.
Like, listen, because that would have been a nice goal, though.
Money.
Like nutmegs and clean. Like, I mean,
Yeah, that fool didn't even know what to do.
Nope.
Like that fool was like stuck.
Yep. Statue pose real quick. Just
Mm-hmm.
and
That was really it for Alvarez highlight.
Yeah, for sure. And like I said, again, listen, he's a fucking 16-year-old Megan grown as man and a professional as
The
and
fact that he has that confidence and that composure, that
the
says
vision,
a lot.
The
Vision, composure, everything.
Yeah.
Big things are coming. I think manage expectations and we'll be good. I like him.
Listen, and game finishes, we took that fat ass L. But
We took a W somewhere.
listen,
Mm.
the only
In our hearts.
Yeah. Listen, the only reason like Dallas is still gonna be, I'm always gonna remember Dallas as being dope as fuck, is because the 150 motherfuckers were in the stand with us, put in that fucking work.
Whew.
So fucking dope. I mean, listen, we legit have people coming in from other sections saying
That's what I tell you. I think it ended up being like 200 people.
Yeah.
And the one that Be Nasty posted today, it's like that's more than 150 people for sure.
we had people coming over. Like, I legit talked to 2 guys. They're like, yeah, we're sitting across from you guys, pero el ambiente estaba tan chido que lo movimos para acá.
That was our stadium.
I was like, hell yeah, that shit was so tight. There was a post on Twitter. I don't know if anybody saw it. Like, they said, how the fuck is 100 LA Galaxy fans?
Oh yeah, 150. Yeah, 100 LA Galaxy fans gonna sound louder than
10K.
like a whole standing section.
You
on
know
their
what's
end.
crazy? You guys kept going that and I'm like, what the fuck are they
Oh,
doing?
yeah,
I didn't know until now or until on the flight back that's like a Dallas thing.
Yeah, we
The
didn't
what?
hear it.
The Rudy, you know how to do it better.
Shout out to Be Nasty because
What the fuck is that?
That's apparently like their thing that gets stuck into their head.
What?
That's one of the
See, the
chats.
fact that you don't know,
Now, whatever,
you
Angel.
don't know,
The
that's
fact that
dope.
you don't know,
That's
you're
dope.
irrelevant right now, though.
Yeah, listen, there's a chant that Be Nasty said that he hated. Last time he was there, he heard it, but we didn't hear it at all. I didn't hear them at all. Period.
Yeah.
I didn't hear them at all. Period. So yeah, man, every single one of you guys, way to put in work. Way
Everybody.
to fucking put in work, man.
You're welcome.
For what?
I don't know. I just want to say it.
So, for real though, like, man, and then everybody vibed out. Like, the large guys over there, relaxing guys over there.
Everybody.
Everybody put in work, man. Shout out to the
Green Gator.
The homie, the Green Gator too. Shout out to the homie that used to live in LA, lived in Texas. He was sitting with us, and then Derek had one of his cousins come through from like an hour away from Texas too. So yeah, we definitely had more than 150 people.
Oh yeah, my cousin came in from Texas, from Austin too.
There was 2.
There you go.
guys that they were, I guess they were chilling with Jesse at one point, and they had like a Byron shirt and some other shirt. And at halftime, they went to the store and bought LA Galaxy jerseys at
Oh
the
shit,
and came back with like Slotin jerseys.
that's tight.
So yeah, man.
Damn, you really could buy Galaxy gear at that
Yeah.
stadium.
No,
Huh? That's
I didn't go
nuts.
check. Yeah, we should have taken a
Proven.
picture of that shit.
That's proven. But yeah, man, this away trip was dope. This is
Hey,
Oh,
shout out to the twins though, Tony and Robert.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
confirmed twins.
El
Gemelitos.
terrorista, dog.
Uh,
Yeah.
Hey, I'm happy that fool was on my flight, dog. I didn't feel bad about getting stopped by TSA on my way back because that fool got stopped.
oh, what happened? Talk to me about that.
Nah,
I thought
just
you guys were
some.
lying
Yeah,
Nah,
me
what
too.
the fuck? Why would we be lying about that shit, bro?
because you be lying about shit like stats and shit, and then all that bullshit they be giving our fans out here.
That's true. That's why I don't talk anymore.
So what happened?
I don't know. I'm just walking in. They fucking scan my boarding pass, and I'm walking in with my backpack, and they're like, "Hey, the first food doesn't tell me nothing. He's just staring at me like, what the fuck?" And I was like, "All right, whatever."
I think it's the hair.
You know that food. You know what those foods that stop me look like? Like that food from Breaking Bad, the food that gets the the cop, I guess, or whatever.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
they look like. All bald, stocky, like that's what they look like, dog. And then that food just stops me. He's like, "Hey, can you come over here for a second?" I'm like, "All right, what's up?" And that was like,
Random search.
I gotta ask you a question. Yeah, random search. I'm like, random search my nuts, dog. Like, what the fuck?
What was the question?
I forgot. That fool just asked me like, anybody handle your bag from here to from when you pass TSA to now? I was like, why would anyone handle my bag? Like, what the fuck? All right. And then he's like, what are you doing out here? And I'm like, well, I just came for a game. He's like, oh, okay. Headed back home? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going back home. And then it was just like some dumbass, random ass questions. And then he went through my bag, dog. And I was telling you guys on the chat, dog. Low-key, I'm mad that I washed at my Airbnb. I should have let that fool touch my nasty ass drawers, dog. But those just were clean and washed, fool. Fuck that fool. But turns out they stopped like 3 other people on our flight,
Yeah.
all wearing Galaxy gear. And then later, in the later flights too, like in Galaxy gear too, they stopped a couple other people. Like that shit is stupid.
Hashtag us too.
That was the only negative thing about Texas. Other than that, Texas was pretty dope.
Hey
Nah,
man,
I got some negative.
me and George fucked up though because we're in Texas. We're supposed to get bomb ass food.
Dog, we tried to trash it. Like when I say trash barbecue.
I mean, it was gross though. It's just fucking,
Trash.
Yeah, like Arby's in Salt Lake or what? Trash like that.
yeah,
Like,
like
the barbecue that we had for the Super Bowl was better than the shit in Texas.
by
Yeah.
a long shot.
It was bad. I left it all on the plane.
I'm just gonna throw out that I had some bomb ass vegan tacos in Texas, dog. That blow doors on LA vegan tacos, fool. Legit
Damn.
bomb as fuck. I was surprised too. I ordered 2 and then I went back to order some more. That's how good they were. I was like, damn, this shit is fire.
I saw where JFK took a fat L.
All right.
Yeah.
Anything else on?
I did too.
Anything else on Texas?
No, we got a lot of shit from the stands though.
Hey, next trip to Dallas, we should push through.
Austin,
That shit is pretty cheap.
pretty cheap if
it's-
you ask Germs went to book.
Yeah, as Jeremy
was
went to
cheaper too.
buck that food. Everything's cheap. Airbnb was cheap, beer's
Mhm.
cheap, food's cheap. It's just everything spread out. So try to stay close to your homies or whatnot. But other than that, I definitely recommend anybody who wants to do an away trip. It's a pretty cool trip.
Oh,
It's quick, too easy.
Doing a lot. We're doing
Everybody
a
should
lot.
do a weight trip. Listen,
I can't even finish watching Bumblebee. I gotta go watch the last 2 minutes.
listen. Everybody should do a weight trip. There's over 100 people that went to Dallas. Reach out to somebody, ask them how dope that shit was, and let's go out to
Yeah.
And if you don't go on a weight trip, just bring that energy you had in Dallas this Saturday against Minnesota, because that shit was popping. But yeah, let's move on to straight from the stand, straight from the fan.
You know what I mean? We're still fucking up big, bro. I think the score's gonna be 2-0 Galaxy.
I mean, we did better than I expected.
Fuck San Jose.
Fuck Levels FC. Fucking G's are gonna be coming on top, right?
All right, we got a shit ton of Instagram.
Yeah, we have a lot. I will. There's some quick. All right. Robbie Moore.
Hey.
Yeah, shout out Rob. Y'all think the lineup will change much next game, and if so, how?
Yeah.
I think it. I personally think it all depends on who's available.
Yeah. So we'll go into this again on
The tailgate episode?
that episode. But right now, if you had to be pressed right now to put up a starting lineup, what do you think is happening?
I think everything changes. Hopefully,
I don't think the back line
is gonna
changes.
be. I think the only change is gonna be Zlatan up top. Honestly,
I don't think so. It depends on if Leget's
And that.
if Leget's ready. Then if Leget's not ready, then I got John and Carrasco and Joe Benny starting in the midfield. If Leget's not ready,
You would put Corona as camp.
Oh, and I would bench Emma Boateng. I'll throw Chris Pontius on the wing. That's me though. That's me. I'll throw Chris Pontius on the right because Boateng on the right does not work out.
We're gonna write it out with a backline in your formation right now.
We're gonna have
You
to.
have to.
We have to.
Anybody else throwing out something different?
I think
I
he
want-
hit it on. I think he hit it up top. Zlatan change. If Leget's not ready, then Carrasco in the back, and we push up either Joe or Jonah.
Right?
Other than that, that's it.
I'm gonna say that Polenta's gonna stay there. They're gonna let him ride that shit out. I think until he gets his shit together. Steris, I think, right as of right now, solidified his starting role for a minute. Shelby's gonna be there, and I'm gonna say that they're gonna probably try Traore at the right back spot.
You tripping? You're smoking rocks.
He's the one that we acquired, right, for that right back role.
He's
Yeah.
a left back.
Okay,
No,
so
but
who's
he
the
was,
one?
no, but he was playing right back that practice that we've seen him.
You're talking about the other kid. That could have been a homegrown.
Araujo.
Araujo.
Might be. I don't know. I just for sure one of those. Whoever we have as backup right back, I think you take a chance with them if we're gonna keep trying to play the style that we're trying to play. Because with Velster, it's not gonna work. We need someone with more speed.
Are you gonna really move against a really offensive-minded team like Minnesota?
Yeah, listen. I'm gonna cut you off because
Tailgate.
we're going deep on that.
All right,
tailgate.
cool.
Fair
All
enough.
right, it's fine. And in the middle, I'm gonna say still Jonathan dos Santos and Corona. That's gonna end up happening. Antuna, Emma, depending if we have Drini back. Obviously, Drini goes into that other spot. I'm gonna say Alvarez is gonna get a start.
Oh,
And then it's gonna be a man or big man up top.
He looked like the Matrix.
Yeah, I know.
Funny to-
Saw that.
all right, cool. I would like to see. I would like to see Pontius in the right midfield role. And then Zlatan if he's available. And that's it.
You're right. I forgot about Pontius over Emma right now. No argument. 100%.
Yeah.
He needs to be there.
I forgot to make that change. We're all good. J-Mall. Jonathan Maltzer would like to know the
Our
favorite
sponsor.
part. Our sponsor, our famous part of Dallas away.
Our favorite part.
Favorite part.
The stands, dog. The stands.
Oh, I was gonna get on some sentimental birthday bullshit, but never mind.
Allison's birthday.
I was gonna say Friday night hanging out with y'all, and then Top Golf, and then that spot being the last at both Top Golf. Essentially getting kicked out of Top Golf and getting kicked out of the other bar that went to across the street, and then Jonathan Malter and Alex over there singing "River decime que se siente." Yeah, they were just pa ta pam pa ta pa. It's like, what? And they were like translated for what does it even mean? And it's cool because we showed up and they were already fucked up, and then they still kept drinking with us. And
Can't
then I had
confirm or deny that.
then I had some heart to hearts with Alex. He probably not even gonna remember, but we had some heart to heart about Galaxy front office bullshit.
Hey, shout out to Alex for inviting any girl possible that he can to the game. Yo, I got tickets.
Yo, shut up, dog.
I mean,
Can't confirm nor deny that happened.
Can't confirm nor deny.
no, listen. I agree. Friday night was dope, but this is probably one of my favorite away trips ever because of the fucking atmosphere we brought.
This was my favorite away trip. For sure in the stands, hands down. I feel like last year Portland, we were pretty loud, but this shit is on another level, bro. This shit was super dope because we were like a smaller group and everybody put in work. Everyone.
It helps too that we've been trying to push that agenda where we're trying to do more easier chants per se to get everyone involved. Like honestly, I think when we sounded the loudest was when Lars and the Galaxians peeps that were there also joined in on the "We Love You" because everybody knows that, and we did the continuous version. Like we're changing it up. We're not gonna do it the way that we used to do it. Before like the ACB, we had our shit at the end. We're not doing like that. I'd argue again anyone that whenever we did those, especially I think the second half, I think it was when we were down, everyone got loud as fuck.
Well, you know that one works too because of the breaks between them. We let the echo travel,
Dog, that echo was
Yeah.
fucking.
Dodge was the
Yeah.
home.
Oh, that shit gave me chills, bro. That shit made me want to go. That shit made me want to go louder. Like
Yeah, same.
I had no voice after first half for sure.
Yeah, and and
But
I think just about everyone in ACB that you talk to, that some of the core members will tell you like that's one of the chants that we really don't like. Is
But it
one
worked.
but it works.
Worked.
So it's one of those things that we give or take, right? People are like, oh well, how are you guys trying to work things together? Like, yo, we understand that we have our shit that we've done in the past, right? But now, and that's one of the things that we've been trying to push for a minute, and it seems to have worked. Obviously it was a smaller group and the majority was ACB, but again, this is how it starts, right? This is how it starts. So come out to these away games, learn those chants, and make the shit pop.
Yeah. So I had Janelle recorded for this segment, but I fucked up because I haven't even listened to everything I recorded.
Next week
So
we'll get it. Yeah.
I'm just gonna record you. And then Jeremy just posted up. He was having a conversation with this Dallas rep, and he was saying that we were the most animated, the best atmosphere has ever been in Dallas. Better than in Portland, better than Atlanta, better than anybody else travel. That was like the most they ever seen the stadium be that loud with away supporters. So shout out to all y'all that went.
And then
We're gonna move
Janelle, como no te voy a querer, right after, like sitting by herself nonstop, like, all right, get it, girl, get it, girl.
Feel hype.
All right.
Yeah,
Next.
show super hype.
What global star should the G's look to sign once Zlatan leaves?
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo,
Yeah.
Cristiano,
It's the one that makes sense, honestly.
Cristiano all day.
Yeah.
Coco, shout out. I know he doesn't listen to the shit, but shout out to my homie Aldino, Cristiana. Let's get La Cristiana
yeah.
out
Yippee.
here. UP.
All right. Polenta game 1, huge mistake.
Giovanni.
Game 2, another one. Is it time for us to be alarmed?
Nah. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, and it's Russ. So
I give
I'm
him
not-
2
I'm
more
not-
games until
yeah, I give
2
him
more
a
games.
month. I give him a month,
2
and
more games.
that's 2 more weeks. You're right.
Yeah.
Dog. You right as fuck.
I've been trying to tell you all my life, but here we
Yeah,
are.
yeah. You right. You always right.
Rudy?
I'm concerned now. I don't.
Tengo miedo. Sí, tengo miedo.
I'm concerned now. Like, I don't think there's much we could do, right?
This is Abunde puppy talk right here.
I don't think we immediately go back to Romney, but like Ma said, in about a month he's not doing any better than maybe we do, because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's a little concerning.
All right. Tengo miedo, basically. Do we need to be alarmed about the careless passing or just need more chemistry?
I think.
Oh, shit. Right here. I'm not. Well, that was both these questions from Wilmas and the Global Star Wars one from Alberto Diaz. My bad, y'all.
I think chemistry is a big thing right now. That midfield definitely needs chemistry.
Yeah, the midfield,
Wasn't it-
and then
I mean, we need to get healthy. 'Cause I
Well,
think
yeah, boom,
Yeah.
boom. There you go.
without
Yeah.
having everybody healthy, it's hard to get chemistry.
Yep, 100%.
We're able to play with one right back, then another one's gonna come back in. Then we're just
I mean,
gonna be
dog,
saying chemistry all
we
season
just-
long.
We just added Corona. That's why we didn't even think he was gonna start. And look, he played the full 90, right?
Everything.
Yeah.
well,
I
he's
mean,
ready. He's fitness
You're
ready.
right,
but-
fit. I get
yeah.
that, but I mean, sure, you probably played with a Jet in the national team before. I imagine at some point, maybe a couple.
But
times,
Leggett was
right?
also out too. So
Right. So I mean, you see,
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yep.
and even then, I don't think our major overreactions here have been really more about the central midfielders. I think our biggest concerns have been Emma, and has been
he's not good
Polenta
enough to
and
start, bro.
Polenta and Felster.
Yep.
That's where our real concerns have been so far.
All right. Damn, I can't even pronounce this one. Einwinder. I don't know. You're from Instagram. Is the backline really fixed? Feels like they just added another pendejo in there.
God damn. No,
Oh,
it's not
man.
fixed.
No,
obviously.
it's not fixed. I think I think it's not obvious to what we need to really fix yet.
Yeah.
That's just my
I don't.
thought. No. Angel.
I think we just touched it.
All
And the fact that we said that our concerns were Felster and Polenta.
Galaxy Outlaws on Instagram. Striker or
Hey, what up,
defense?
Manny?
Huh?
That's his name, Manny.
Oh, what up, Manny? Striker or defense? Which one's a priority?
Striker.
Defense.
Striker.
Ooh.
Because if we would have put that game away in the first half with a decent striker, it would be a completely different game.
But
Yeah.
if we're playing Zlatan ball, then we're banking on Zlatan to be there.
Yeah, but Zlatan's probably not going to be there all those turf games. So are you just going to take a L those games?
That's something that we talked about. It's something that we talked about when we I don't know.
That's what we talked about when Ola Kamara got let go.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go with striker too. I'm gonna go with striker too because I think if we
I think this is a good question though.
yeah if we,
That's
and
funny because
here's
I'm
what
gonna go with Massa.
Striker? So 3 strikers and 1 defense?
No,
Yeah.
who's the defense?
I said defense.
Damn. All right, I can't believe I'm siding with George. Look, but I'm siding with George.
2 and 2. Damn,
Yeah.
okay.
so
Yeah, I think that defense is a concern to me, especially at right back role. I like, again, we've said it, I like Foster, but for what GBS wants to play, it's not gonna work with him, man.
So here's what I'll say, right? I think we get on teams early. If we could score early, then I think a lot of pressure goes off. So I would say striker too, especially when we're gonna travel to turf games. Like I think what's happening here, we'll score, but we need to make sure that we can score when he's not there. Because I think no matter what the defense does, if we can't put in goals in our end, we're never gonna have a shot.
Not only that, is like, not to sound like negative and shit, because I'm not negative. We're still winning MLS Cup, but what if Zlatan goes down with an injury, or that Achilles is an issue for fucking another 2-3 weeks, dog? That's points we can't drop, especially with the
But
new
see, this is
playoff
what my
format.
problem is.
We're going
We
on a
should've-
what if.
Yeah, and if that's the case, then what if we would have kept Ola Kamara?
Oh no,
know?
what the fuck? Get the
See,
fuck
but we're
on.
going on a what if. Right now there is trouble in the defense. There's not a what if. There is trouble. You're going off of what if Zlatan gets injured.
Well, something.
Oh, he is injured.
No, he's
That's what I'm-
precautionary.
All right, turf games. He's gonna play turf games.
I'm
I
just
think he
saying,
plays
I'd rather
Atlanta
go with a
United.
striker.
I don't even know. But yeah, all right.
All
Listen,
right, we'll get all right. Yeah. 2-2. All right, Galaxy United. What do you think about playing the whole season without a number 10? We are, and Gio's gone.
No, we are playing with number 10.
No, there's no one that wears number 10.
Oh, that's fine.
No, no, that's not the
legit is gonna fulfill that role,
And
and
I
it's
think
a
this game.
combination of like legit, Benny and
Efra.
Giddy as they kind of just rotate.
Efra?
Efra's gonna play when he's in the field, but I don't think they're in the field
Efra's not a starter
No.
yet.
Okay.
yet.
And then when he becomes a starter, Liga MX are gonna throw a bunch of money at that phone. He's gone. Easy as that.
Nice.
Fuck.
All right.
It's true. I'm not lying.
all right. Osman, not really a question, but he said people need to hop off on it being a disaster. It's only 2 games in.
Yeah,
That's
I agree 100%.
That too. And like I think we touched on it. The chemistry is gonna be a big thing. So once that,
This is a good question. Tony 00GG. Is Jonas, Sebas, and Corona the best midfield trio in MLS right now or not?
I don't know about that, but I could tell you Jonathan Dos Santos is definitely the best midfielder in MLS right now.
I think on paper those names do sound, but Jonah is the best midfielder.
yeah, I think that one's early to tell. We'll see how well they click together. If they click, they have the talent.
My concern is Corona.
Why?
Did we talk about him?
Yeah, we talked to him last,
We did? I don't think we did.
or maybe not.
No,
Another
we
thing
didn't,
about
'cause
no,
we didn't
another
do
thing about
tailgate.
no, we didn't. Yeah, we didn't.
That
So let's talk about this. Actually, there you go. And remember, I asked you guys because to me, I've been saying like to Corona, I think he's at best average, and I don't think he's anything spectacular.
No, we did talk about him.
I hope we did.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, with that
talk.
said, with that said, you know,
Mhm.
my thing is, with Legit and Jonathan Santos probably could have been the best duo out there. Maybe add another number 10. I just don't see it as the best trio because I don't think that Corona is as good as Jonathan, obviously, and even on par with Legit if he's 100% healthy. But that's my opinion, and I hope I'm wrong, and I hope Corona becomes the next big thing and we win it all.
So
I think
that's
I
my
think
opinion.
I think comparing them to other midfields, I think they should be the strongest.
so that's it, right? I think individually we could pick different midfielders that we would like in there.
Mhm.
But if they click, if they learn how to play with each other,
It's dangerous.
I think they're all.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. So
I
potentially,
didn't think about that, but that's accurate. I didn't think about it. I thought about it as an individual. I didn't think about it as a
Mhm.
group. That's accurate.
yeah. All right. Two-part question from Dan Rizzo. Should Efra be a starter now? And
No.
are y'all done with both things? Sell him or trade him?
What did Angel say? What
He's listen.
Angel,
Trade him.
tell me.
Trade him.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop in here with one from YouTube. Manny says summer when the who leaves.
Everybody, trade everybody, panic button. Nah, just kidding. Just kidding, guys.
Fuck. Who leaves?
Thank you. See, Fernando's right. We didn't talk about it. He came in after our last podcast. Our last podcast, so we did not talk about it.
Well, I think, well, real quick, if we're gonna touch base on Joe Benny, I feel like if he finds the right form,
You're wrong,
like
Fernando.
he did when he won the championship with America, or even his earlier days with Cholos, then yeah, I think we could have one of the better midfielders in the league too. I think when he was playing at America and Cholos, I think he was better than Sebastian Lletget.
In America, he played the double pivot with
I forgot who it was. I remember. I don't remember anymore.
You're right, Fernando.
with the
My
Colombian kid. But whatever. The point is he played double pivot behind. He played double pivot with somebody else and El Cepillo in front of him. And my man was legit because
Baller, dog.
yeah, like I really like him playing like that double pivot or that 6 role next to Jonah. I think he's gonna be good. I think Leggett is better going forward. So we let Leggett go forward and let him just kind of box to box, back and forth, and he has stamina for it too. He showed it in Liga MX. He showed it with America.
Interesting. Apparently, I don't know if this is accurate, but Hey is brewing on the group chat said at Cholos the last couple of games he played right back.
Oh, fuck.
No, I'm trying to find out which games it was because I know for sure the last 4 games with Cholos he didn't play, and I think only out of 2 of those he only cracked the 18, and he was an unused sub in those for a minute. So he didn't last time he actually played in Liga MX was for America.
Yeah, so I think the last time he really played for Cholos too, Turco was there or something, or the Turco or Piojo, one of the two, or Piojo, it was Piojo, 'cause that's why he brought him to America. So it's been a minute. Like he had fallen off with Cholos for a while already. So if they're playing right back, it's probably just because they're part of Galaxy. Everybody was broken, and they're like there.
Yeah, it could be.
Uh,
Well, but where are we? I know before we jump really quick on the
Ooh, this is gonna be good. Summer. Who leaves in the summer?
Yeah,
oh yeah, who leaves in summer? Oof. Fuck. Does anybody have to leave in the summer?
No, nobody has to.
No,
nobody has to. But I wonder if
you guys don't know who I think leaves because I already have the person in my mind.
I'm gonna say mine, and then you go.
All right, go for it.
I have a feeling Jonah might leave.
Fuck off.
Oh no, Barry Kitchen. I can see him being traded to a team like an FC Cincy or something like that. That might need to add some depth to the players and maybe more CD. Like, dude, we're stacked right now in that CDM role. I mean, even with injuries, we still have guys going to be back soon from those injuries as well. So he's tradable asset. We're spending a lot of money on him, and we can open up a lot of cash. U.S. national team player, right? So he's American, so he doesn't. So there's a few things that pros and cons is like, I guess how you're gonna put it, but we'll lose a lot of money. I mean, we'll get a lot of money back, and depending if we can trade maybe for an attacking minded player, maybe a true number 10, or I mean, I don't know, just a right back. I don't know. It's just someone that I think that right now with the team that we're looking to build and the players that we seem to be are going to be the starting lineup, we're spending too much money on him just to be a backup player.
I think
not if Jonah leaves, then he could slide right back in there. No, I'm just kidding. But
I could see Perry Kitchen leaving.
My thing with Perry Kitchen is like we're gonna take an L if he leaves. Because
I mean, we already took it out.
I don't think anybody cuffs up that much money for him. Right?
I don't know, dog. New England be throwing away money and shit. So we'll go on Perry Kitchen and let's take Diego Fagundes and we call it even.
Well, maybe again, it could be like a trade where we're only getting X amount of money back, but maybe we get something else with it. Like, since you guys brought up New England, maybe an international spot. Listen, I don't know. I like these MLS rules are all interesting. So I don't know how we can. I'm just saying if we're talking about what makes sense logically to me right now, and someone that would make sense to trade is a legitimate tradable asset, it would be him.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, again, same. Yeah, I that, but I also think like we could get some real money for Jonah.
I mean, sure, but then we have to find someone else immediately. I mean,
Then
unless
imagine
we,
the chemistry talk that we're gonna talk
yeah.
after that shit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but listen, yeah, that's what I'll say. I think Kitchen could be gone. We'll take an L on the Kitchen just because he hasn't played, so we can't expect all that return.
Mhm.
I think Jonah could be gone, and he'd be interesting to see what he goes for. If I think he'd be interesting to see what he goes for. Manny's saying Emma Kitchen, shove it gone. All right, he got a little crazy because I don't think shove.
Yeah,
It,
I
I
don't
know
think
about
Shove is
Shove
gone.
It.
shove is
But
not good.
Emma, I can definitely see Emma.
But how about this one? How about Romney?
No, we need depth.
Yeah, I agree. But I think Romney's is a lucrative trade though, right? Because he's
I think Emma's more lucrative.
you think so?
Yeah,
No, not right now.
I think some players that I think some offenses that go based off speed. We saw one last year that's not that great this year with speed, but I think there's a lot of offensives that could use speed.
80. Yeah.
RSL's gonna pick up Emma because they're tired of him fucking them up.
Listen, we got to make a highlight clip where it shows how fast he is and not his finishing, and we'll be straight. We can
Yeah.
sell it.
Sounds like my highlight clips.
I don't know, man. You got a good shot.
Thank you. I
Emma
appreciate
don't.
that. I appreciate much love. All right. This is gonna be really good. Bruce 121. What would you guys think if Galaxy went after Antonio Valencia?
Oh,
Oh my god.
Antonio Vanessa.
That's DP
Man
money,
U.
bro. That's DP money.
Any
Wait, is he still a Man U? I
He's
thought he was
leaving
Fuck
gone.
yeah.
last season.
Oh.
he's what is he? 34.
I don't give a fuck. My man's could play.
Okay. Yeah.
He's nice.
Ain't just like nah, but that fool could play.
I'm just shaking my head that Bruce said him because the only reason he brought him up is because he's a Manchester United fan, but that's why he owes me $20.
Hey, you seen them take a L this weekend? Because I did.
All
Does?
right. Next question.
$20 as fuck.
No, but
Yeah.
honestly, on that, I think it fits to what we want to play.
You think
Yeah,
so?
that's perfect.
If it's perfect, it's a perfect switch. I don't.
Well, come summertime, he's gonna be a free agent, right? Technically in the summertime. So
Yeah, he
we
already
don't
said
have to get him as a DP then, right?
no, because no.
Nope.
But I'm saying he would ask for DP money.
I mean,
I mean, would he at 34 years old?
yeah.
He could go. He could slot right into any other EPL team that's not the top 6 and ask for that
100%.
money. So why wouldn't he ask for that money?
And
We could get it somewhere else.
But you know what? I'll argue someone like anyone that wants to argue me, like you'll make more headlines and you still be relevant to a degree going to LA Galaxy as opposed to I don't know who's still like Southampton or some shit.
Yeah, but we've said that about a lot of players. Like Ashley Cole, when
Well,
he came.
Ashley Cole did it, and
Yeah.
it worked out for him.
Yeah,
Look, he
Ashley-
even was able to go after, and he still made some money right now playing at Derby County.
oh
It's Derby, right? He's at Derby County.
yeah, some of that.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, Bruce is really hurting in the chat. He's like, no, he won't. Come on, please.
Well, you know. That's
All
what
right.
$20. Arsenal
Good question,
fucked that
Bruce.
ass.
But I think it'd be a good fit. The one and only Anthony Exo. After the loss on Saturday, how would they bounce back? 3-0 against Minnesota. Ahí está.
I don't know. The Minnesota?
Minnesota's nice.
Right
right now.
Minnesota. They're
Listen.
2-0 also.
I just want to be positive
And
because
they're
we're
fast.
positive in this shit. Well, let's trade Emma right now to Minnesota and see how he does against us. We talking about fast.
Listen, how do we bounce back with a win?
Which we are gonna win because
Well,
we're at home.
We'll talk about it on the tailgate episode. How we'll
Yep.
get that win.
All right.
Hey, there's a lot of Man United fans on the chat.
Yeah, that's
and
what it
I'm
is.
just gonna LOL because that shit was funny.
Pinche Barbon. I don't know if this is Tony.
Pinche Barbón is a twinsy.
Oh, twinsy. All right. Tony's twinsy. I don't know. All right. Will ACB 121 and 122 again Saturday? Angel.
Wait, what?
Will ACB be 121 and 122?
No, most likely just 121. The next
No.
one will be
Pinche Barbon, only one section. And also, Rudy has a perfect golf swing.
True. I can't hit it. I got the swing though.
All right. Romo Naldinho, 10. Will Roman being injury prone, is it time to let him go of the offseason? Yes. Yes.
You want to hear? So it's the same argument, right? Manny on the chat said, "Well, Alexis Sanchez question mark as a winger, and Chris Sandrini can't recover from the Jew injury, but Alexis Sanchez is the same shit.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, injury prone as fuck. I'm telling you, all these fools fucking Man United fans, dog. Man United's trash. Just
I've been saying
stop
that
bringing up those weak ass players.
Man United.
Listen, I've been trying to. This is a.
I
You what? You what?
no, but for real though, for real, listen.
This is a make or break here for him.
Yep, I agree. I mean, it is right. I think his contract is up this
Yeah.
year. Right?
Mhm.
So listen, if he's not playing 28 games this year, if he's not playing at least 28 games this year,
He's not. I'm telling you, he's out for a month.
then
He's for just lying that he's week to week.
listen, if he doesn't play 28 games this year, or does double like 14 and 16, then he give him a TAM contract if he wants that, or else goodbye.
I agree.
Mhm.
Javi Must. How did you guys like the Texas barbecue? The Texas barbecue that I tried in Dallas was trash, and it had lots of awards. Houston barbecue's better.
Yep, Rudy's
Hey,
Rudy.
Houston in October. Let's go.
maybe.
There you go.
No, maybe. Yes. Let's
Angel,
go.
did you try barbecue?
No, I didn't. I tried all the other stupid shit that you told me trying. It was garbage.
You tried.
Hey, you
went to
didn't try
Texas
the fucking
Italian food.
tacos I told you, though, bitch.
You're right. I did not.
You went to Texas and tried Italian food, huh?
That shit was good actually. We did.
All right, E310. Should we be concerned about our performance against Dallas, or was it just the injury that got us? I think a little bit of both.
Yeah, I think there's
Concerned because of the defense, but
I'm
definitely
concerned that we have injuries already.
tengo
This-
miedo.
It's the same story the last 2 seasons. Injuries this early.
Hey, Loki, we could play a lot of episodes from last season. People will know. Just play them off this season and just change the names a little bit.
Mhm.
We'll be good.
Waffle House was garbage, Germs.
Rooney, Rolf out, Polenta too aggressive on the defensive side. I think that's more of a statement. And would y'all play Jonah as a cam since there's no creativity in the attacking third?
No.
No, he's box to box.
No.
All right, that's
This ain't ultimate team, dog. You can't just do whatever you want.
can't change the card.
Yeah, you can't
Maybe.
change the card.
shit. Right back at one point in life. So, that's all we got from straight from the fans.
Yo,
Shout out to a lot. Yeah, that was a lot of questions.
yeah, good questions too. Not trash as much.
Yeah, good shit, yo.
All right. Do you have anything else? Do you have anything else plug? What do we got to do? Tickets, angelcitybrigade.net. Get out there Saturday. It's gonna be popping.
Actually,
Angel,
right now, go tell all your friends and all your homies and everyone. There's a deal going on right now. So for $30, you get Minnesota United on Saturday. Then you get Portland Timbers on the 31st, and you get a G2 game for
Oh,
$30 motherfucking dollars. Yep.
that's really good.
Yeah.
Get somebody.
It's like a little deal that we're cutting on the side, we shooting the FO some shit down low, so that's
Yo,
but,
That's pretty good.
but yeah, for
Oh,
$30, essentially you're getting two games. Essentially, yeah, prime time games too.
Say it again. What was it?
So for $30, you're getting a total of 3 tickets. You're getting Minnesota United this Saturday. You're getting Portland Timbers on the 31st, and you get, I believe it's any choice of G's 2 home game of your preference. I think it is.
And a bolsita.
En la bolsita, but we can't confirm what's in la bolsita.
That's a legit deal though. That's a
Yeah,
Yeah, for real. That's what's a little combo deal. So head over to angelcitybrigade.net and cop that shit.
Hey, Angel, quick question.
What's up?
Are we the official ACB podcast?
We're the official ACB podcast.
There you
Fight.
go, Tony.
Tony's gonna
Fight.
get mad.
No, that's what he gets for wanting us to sponsor. There you go. Angel, tell him.
There you go. I run ACB. It's called Angel City Brigade.
Angel, it's called Angel City Brigade, not Tony City
Tony
Brigade.
City Brigade.
Oh shit.
No, that's it.
With that being said, there's another episode of Straight from the Stands. I'm your boy Rudy, and I am Smarts on the gram. I am Smarts on Twitter.
J Undefeated. This is George. J Undefeated 7, Instagram and Twitter.
Hey,
Police managers.
shout out to Pinche Barbon, Robert, for making the ACB website. Not Tony. No, not Tony. No, it's the other one. It's the twin one.
I still can't tell the difference. And
Fernando,
I hang out with both of them. On
Fernando,
the
I'm
weekend.
going to New York.
I close out the show, motherfuckers.
Peace, love, Jesus.
Angel.
Oh, it's my turn?
Oh, it's Angel's turn, dog. Come on.
Yeah,
No,
I figured.
Live it AF96. Yeah.
Peace, love, and G's up.